Fever still paying sides. The Fever are still paying Christie sides $1 million while Stephanie White coaches. The recent coaching saga surrounding the Indiana Fever has sparked significant conversation among fans and analysts alike. After a season marked by struggles and disappointment, the Fever made the decision to part ways with head coach Christie Sides and hire Stephanie White, a former star player and established coach. However, the financial implications of this decision have raised eyebrows, particularly the fact that the Fever are reportedly still paying sides around $1 million while White takes over the reins. The Fever's decision to move on from Christie Sides was not surprising, given the team's performance under her leadership. Sides had a challenging tenure, and despite her efforts, the results on the court had not met expectations. The Fever faced criticism for their lack of progress, and many felt that a change was necessary to rejuvenate the franchise. When Stephanie White emerged as a candidate, it brought a sense of hope to the organization. White's previous experience as a coach and her familiarity with the WNBA made her an appealing choice. She had a successful stint at Vanderbilt and was well regarded for her ability to develop players. However, the circumstances surrounding her hiring were anything but straightforward. One of the most striking aspects of this coaching change is the financial burden the Fever are shouldering. Reports indicate that the team is still obligated to pay Christie Sides approximately $1 million for the remaining year of her contract. Simultaneously, they're bringing in Stephanie White, likely at a similar salary level. This situation raises questions about the financial strategy of the Fever organization and the implications for their future. In total, the Fever could be spending upwards of $2 million this season on coaching salaries alone. While some may argue that investing in a quality coach is worth the cost, others might see this as a reckless expenditure, especially for a franchise that has struggled to find its footing in recent years. Annie Conable, the journalist who broke the news about White's hiring, provided insights into the reporting process and the dynamics at play. Initially, her investigation stemmed from the Chicago Sky's search for a head coach, which led her to inquire about Stephanie White's status with the Connecticut Sun. As she dug deeper, it became clear that White was a sought-after candidate due to her coaching acumen and desire to return to Indiana, where she had previously played. Conable emphasized that the landscape of the WNBA is competitive and teams are not shy about pursuing top talent. This competitive nature is crucial for the growth of women's sports, and it is not unusual for coaches to seek better opportunities that align with their personal circumstances. One of the significant factors influencing Stephanie White's decision to join the Fever was her desire to be closer to home. Family considerations often play a pivotal role in career choices, especially for women in sports. White's move back to Indiana reflects a growing trend where coaches and players prioritize personal connections alongside professional ambitions. This narrative resonates with many in the sports community, as it underscores the human aspect of coaching and the sacrifices individuals make for their careers. The Fever recognized this motivation and made a concerted effort to bring White on board, despite the financial implications. By hiring Stephanie White, the Fever are signaling their commitment to improving the team's fortunes. The organization is investing heavily in its future, and the hope is that White will bring a new perspective and fresh energy that can translate into wins. The financial commitment to both coaches reflects the urgency with which the Fever are approaching this transition. If White can lead the Fever to even a marginal improvement, say 5 more wins than the previous season, many within the organization will likely deem the investment worth it. In professional sports, success is often measured in